Hey everybody, this is 365 Days of Movies. This is where I rate my top 365 movies. One movie a day for a year. So, with that, let's get into this movie. Number 254, You've Got Mail, rating 7.47, released in 1998, directed by Nora Ephron, starring Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, Parker Posey, Gene Stapleton, Dave Chappelle, Steve Zahn, and Greg Kinnear. Struggling boutique bookseller, Kathleen Kelly, hates Joe Fox, the owner of a corporate Foxbooks chain store that just moved in across the street. When they meet online, however, they begin an intense and anonymous internet romance, oblivious of each other's true identity. Eventually, Joe learns that the enchanting woman he's involved with is actually his business rival. He must now struggle to reconcile real-life dislike for her with the cyber love he's come to feel. This movie is a romance movie, it's a guy meets girl movie, it's a chick flick. So if that's not your kind of movie, then you're not going to like this movie, because it's very much that. It's Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan at their peak of cuteness in the 90s. And it's a charming movie, it's a fun movie, it's a somewhat dated movie because of the technology. Back in that time period, we're at the verge of the internet taking off, and most people had no idea what it was they were dealing with and what the future was going to bring and what the internet was capable of. And you get videos like "What is Internet?" and all these explainers that don't explain anything because the people making them have no idea what they're talking about. So we get a lot of goofy things and goofy ideas, and hopefully I wasn't one of those people with the goofy idea. Well, at the very least, I didn't share my ideas, in an article or made a video. I just kept them to myself and maybe discussed it amongst my friends. But the other aspect of this is the interesting way that society changed. So the conflict is big box bookstore versus little independent bookstore. We're sitting in 2022. That's not really the dynamic that anyone's worried about when it comes to books. It's all bookstores dying. That's kind of what people think. I don't think that's the case. However, I have noticed there are books that I assumed would be on the shelves, in my old age, retirement, whatever, that I could go and purchase, have never read, sit down and read them. That's not the case. A lot of them are disappearing. Mostly the genre books and the smaller authors are disappearing. Obviously, the big blockbuster version of authors of books, the New York Times bestseller books, are all going to still be in bookstores, but it's the little books that are disappearing. And it's not the big box versus independent. They're both dying. They're both being killed by, say, Amazon or any other online retailer, supposedly. Anyway. And then another interesting bit about this is that I was on vacation and woke up early and no one else was up, and I decided to watch Bewitched. And I'm watching Bewitched, and normally, I probably wouldn't have bothered. I was somewhat interested, but it seemed like it could have been a hokey movie, and I wondered why is Nicole Kidman, she's doing a very good job, and I don't watch a lot of Nicole Kidman movies because she's in thrillers, and I'm not that partial to thrillers, and I thought to myself, I'm like, why is she acting like Meg Ryan? And then I realized Nora Ephron directed the Bewitched, and then also directed wrote, I believe, Sleepless in Seattle, and directed You've Got Mail. So I can only assume that Nora Ephron really likes Meg Ryan's style and tried to transpose that onto Nicole Kidman. They did a very good job of it because Nicole Kidman is very Meg Ryan-esque in Bewitched. But I liked You've Got Mail. I did see it in a small independent theater in my hometown when it came out, and I've watched it on DVD many times since. I like the movie, and I enjoy it every time I watch it. And if you're into that kind of movie, definitely check it out. Hey everybody, this has been 365 Days of Movies. We're going to keep plowing ahead. So let me know what you think of this movie, and if you want to discuss it further, comment below. If I get a lot of interest, I may very well make a full review of the movie, maybe even a video essay. So let me know what you think, and let's get to the next one.